one item thing, you are not helping the government.
You have to organize yourself so that whenever there are issues like this, it will not affect all of you. It is only those who create problems it will affect. But if you did not organize yourself, certainly the minister have the power to clamp down and say the business will not, and nothing can be done about it.
Representatives of the group expressed appreciation for the meeting and promised to collaborate with security agencies to ensure sanity in the business.
So you are following me, make you do the work, you'll do the job. Anytime you see the bad man, something like this, I'll go to the police.
Coordinator Abuja Metropolitan Management Council, Felix Obua, who chaired the meeting, says henceforth activities of scrap dealers will be regulated by profiling them, among other security measures, all in a bid to addressing the challenge.
That whatever from now henceforth, if you actually want to partner with government to stop the menace of these vandals, once you see something, you must say something. Stop buying illegal properties. Stop patronizing these vandals. Once we see any stolen item in your shop, you are assumed to be partaker of the product, and you'll be arrested accordingly and be prosecuted.
He, however, notes that the profiling of members of partakers will commence immediately.
All right, let's join Onoze Yakubu now. He's at one of the locations to give us insight into the pressing matter. Onoze, we saw the stakeholders meeting. It's about time, you will say, and it's good that it's been a wake-up call to take proactive measures. But tell us, from your insight, what are your findings?
Thank you very much, Ruth Aguele. The more discovery and the worrisome trend of the activities of these vandals disturbing the government critical infrastructure is what really informed the stakeholder engagement meetings between the FCT administration, the security agencies, and the members and the dealers of these partakers markets. If you recall, not quite long, the security agencies uncovered and discovered many of these critical government infrastructure stolen by these vandals. And this is a worrisome trend for the FCT administration. And that's basically what informed the stakeholders engagement meeting. And the position the meeting took was first, to regulate their activities by profiling the members. The ban, the 2-week ban, has not been fully lifted until the profiling of all these members of the partaker business is being concluded. Those that have been profiled can go ahead with their business, but those yet to be profiled, we stay banned. That is the situation. At the meeting also, all the stakeholders agree on the same page, condemning the activities of these partaker operators, basically because they they give them free market for their businesses, which a situation they said will no longer tolerated.
Onoze, thank you so much for that update. And I'm sure, going by what you've gathered to share with us, a lot of things will change and we'll see that this vandalism is brought to the minimum. Thank you. All right, we'll turn our attention to other issues. The twin forces of corruption and dishonesty have remained long-time challenges to African nations, Nigeria inclusive. As part of its contributions to societal development, the Nigeria Bar Association says it is supporting the calls for ethical renewal, leveraging on its rules of professional conduct. This was at the sensitization program for legal practitioners in Abuja. Dele Atumbi reports.
Periodically, reports emerge in the media about an indicted corrupt individual or another, or an ethical breach in Nigeria. Whether true or false, legal practitioners are sometimes alleged to be complicit in these deals, which some senior lawyers say could be due to lawyers' unfamiliarity with their duties to the society under the rules of professional conduct for legal practitioners, which now incorporates anti-money laundering guidelines.
We live here with a better commitment, not only to adhere to the highest standards of professional conduct, but also to deploy our knowledge to make for a better society, where transactions coming out of Nigeria will not be viewed with suspicion, where lawyers will not be seen as aiders or abettors or participants in money laundering.
Issues such as misrepresentation of facts, these unethical practices pose a significant threat to the legal system and must be addressed before they undermine its foundation.
Next month, Nigeria will be due for a review of its compliance with the anti-corruption ethics in order to exit the global grey list of compromised countries.
The NBA should be in the lead of ensuring that the fight against money laundering is in force. Doing that is ensuring that every lawyer understands the rules of their professional conduct.
Although the NBA Legal Practitioners Disciplinary Committee oversees the rules of professional conduct, legal practitioners are calling for public support in rejecting corruption in the society. In Abuja, Dele Atumbi, NTA News.
Reports just reaching us says court remands former Executive Secretary, National Health Insurance Scheme, Usman Yusuf in Kuje Correctional Center over alleged 90 billion naira fraud. We'll bring you much details in subsequent bulletin. President Bola Tinubu congratulates Nigerian music sensation Temilade Okpeni, popularly known as Tems, on winning the Best African Music Performance Award at the 67th Annual Grammy Awards held in Los Angeles on Sunday night. On behalf of the entire nation, President Tinubu commends the singer for her unique artistry, which has brought pride to Nigeria on the global stage for the second time. President Tinubu congratulates other Nigerian artists nominated for this year's Grammy Award: Yemi Alade, Asake, Wizkid, Luje, Davido, and Burna Boy. In a statement by Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, the President thanked these patriots for putting Nigeria on the global map of great achievers in the music industry and for showcasing the country's creative excellence. All right, we're heading to Ibadan now to join Kemi for our next set of reports.
And welcome to Ibadan. In an effort to encourage women farmers and boost food production across the country, 120 women from across Oyo State benefited from the Women Agricultural Support Program of the Renewed Hope Initiative. Blessing Orji tells us more.
The program is aimed at promoting a better life for families, especially women farmers, and also promote agricultural development in the country. The Renewed Hope Initiative aligns with the broadened national agenda to strengthen the agricultural sector. The First Lady, who was represented by the wife of Oyo State Governor, Tamuna Minini Makinde, implored the women farmers being empowered to use the opportunity to expand their agricultural ventures, contribute to the local and national food production, and serve as role models for others aspiring to join the agricultural sector.
The program will be a sustainable one, and the government of the state will as well reciprocate and support what the federal government has started to be able to have it at a larger forum.
Some of the beneficiaries commended the efforts and commitment of the First Lady.
This is a laudable achievement for Nigerian women, especially the farmers. We really appreciate them because farming activities is very tedious and it's not easy task.
It's a way of enlightening us and remind us about what we need to know about agriculture, and also it's a way of encouraging us so that we can go ahead with the farming system that we are.
The launch in Ibadan is in fulfillment of the First Lady Oluremi Tinubu's promise to continue to promote women, particularly farmers, across the nation. In Ibadan, Blessing Oji, NTA News.
2 Division of the Nigerian Army says it will continue to explore steadfastness and professionalism to expand the scope of its success stories in the year 2025 and beyond. General Officer Commanding 2 Division Major General Obinna Onubogo stated this at the celebration of the year 2024 West Africa Social Activities WASA in the division. Correspondent Oyeyinka Omoli reports.
Officers and soldiers, as well as their families and friends, gathered in a relaxed atmosphere to rejoice and felicitate with one another for a successful end of year 2024 activities within the 2 divisions of the Nigerian Army, covering about 7 states in Nigeria. General Officer Commanding 2 Division, Major General Obinna Onubogo, affirmed that the division successfully carried out Nigerian Army activities within its area of responsibility in conformity with the Nigerian Army Training Directive in the year under review and refreshed to redouble efforts in the tasks ahead in the new year 2025.
The division has conducted several operations to checkmate banditry, illegal mining, kidnapping, armed robbery, smuggling, impersonation, and other sundry crimes.
Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde represented, lauded the importance of the Nigerian Army to overall peace and security within and outside Nigeria.
And the Nigerian Army is playing a vital role and these challenges to ward off the menace of criminality.
Showcasing diverse traditions from the north to the south, various dance groups entertained the gallant officers and soldiers, while 22 officers and soldiers, including 2 females, were awarded for their outstanding performances. In Ibadan, Oyeyinka Omoli, NTA News.
And that's it from Ibadan. Ruth, it's back to you.
Unwrap joy, unleash taste.
The world needs mums. With a splash of golden Terra oil, a mom can transform a frown into a smile. Change no thanks into yes please. Resolve family feuds without blowing a whistle. Providing tasty family meals is all that matters. Where there are moms, there is love. Golden Terra oil, for pure love.
But why? No, see, say this big bull bag of rice no get the new big bull holographic seal. Not true.
Introducing the Big Bull Holographic Seal Tape, your favorite authentic Big Bull rice, 50 kg and 25 kg. Now with holographic seal tape. This is to ensure you get the premium product from Big Bull Rice. Do not buy if the holographic seal tape is not on the bag or is broken. Big Bull Rice. Tasty rice nourished you.
Imagine lovely meals you can cook with these ingredients. You spend heavily, but no guarantee of a tasty meal. Not making a right choice of seasoning cube can ruin your meal, money, and confidence. For a tasty meal, do not compromise. Choose Gold.
Use Terra Gold for the rich, consistent taste your loved ones crave for. Good for soups, stews, and jollof. Terra Gold. 1 cube, endless possibilities.
Cup semi-final action. It is going to be fascinating. Try to get on the end of it. Isak does! And Isak scores! Way for Arsenal. And Martinelli hits the post. Murphy finds Isak. Isak finds the shot, and Anthony Gordon follows in. Newcastle have a second. Trossard. Havertz put it wide.
Catch all the action live on Sporty TV. Brought to you by SportyBet. Play with champions.
The Nigeria Coat of Arms is the official seal that represents the authority of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, hung on the wall behind the seat of the principal officer of the government, supported by the portrait of the serving president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It has 7 features. The black shield stands for Good Earth of Nigeria. The silver wavy band stands for the confluence of rivers Niger and Benue. The 2 white horses stands for dignity. The yellow flora is a common wildflower throughout Nigeria. The red eagle stands for strength. The wreath is in our national colors of green, white, green. The motto, unity and faith, peace and progress, is written on a beautiful yellow ribbon, and it's a maxim for all Nigerians. Be a real Nigerian.
Salah's having to try and fight off Spence to his right. Gakpo wants to go alone and test the goalkeeper. And it's Darwin Nunez. And Kinsk, Alexander-Arnold hits it off the line. And McAllister wide. What a striking. Has he timed his move well? Dominic Solanke scores. Solanke.
Catch all the action live on Sporty TV. Brought to you by SportyBet. Play with champions.
Thank you for staying tuned. Timber lumbering is an age-long occupation and a lucrative enterprise where it serves domestic, industrial and commercial purposes. Lucrative as the enterprise may be, it is, however, a source of concern as millions of hectares of tree cover are lost to felling without corresponding replacement. Ebenimizi Timiola in this report takes a look at Bayelsa's state government ban on forest activities in the state and the matters arising.
Huge deposit of crude oil and gas resources in Bayelsa. The state is also blessed with rich rainforest, where a large expanse of canopy of economic trees grows naturally. As such, timber lumbering activities are widely carried out. Hardwoods and softwoods are readily available for domestic, industrial, and commercial. It is, however, worrisome that trees are chopped down indiscriminately and little or no corresponding effort is made.
Before this time, there are a lot of trees, but this time, no more tree planting, no nothing like that. So each time you cut down one, the forest is devastated.
To safeguard the forest and to ensure proper coordination of economic activities in our forest, the Bayelsa State Government, through the Ministry of Environment, has announced the immediate closure of forest activities, including timber logging, floating, and movement.
And we thought it wise to intensify the efforts of enforcing the directive of the government. We had to set up, task force committees, and it is based on that we have apprehended the truck you're seeing behind me. We've decided to cautiously conserve the forest for tomorrow and for issues relating to climate change and all that.
It affected us so much in our business because the year is just starting and we never expected this thing to occur. And now look at our woods. Some of them are even spoiling.
We don't know where we want to place our leg. And at this market, they say they manage. They train our children for university.
In Yenakwa, Ebenimizi Timiola, NTA News.
All right, we join our correspondent now, Ebenimizi Timiola in Yanagua, to get more insight into the activities of this forest, timber lumbering, actually. Ebenimi, going by the ban by the Bayelsa State Government, what is the implementation